Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Justyn. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing yet another vloggy vlog for you guys. I am going to be attending tomorrow the Oprah Winfrey X WW 2020 Vision Tour. So she had announced, I think back in like September, that she was going on tour. And for those who don't know, Oprah is like the, I don't know her exact title, but she's like the main celebrity spokesperson for Weight Watchers. And I believe she has like ownership over it somehow. But anyway, so she's like the main face of Weight Watchers. And for those who don't know, I do Weight Watchers. I've been doing it for over a year. So whenever they announced that she was going on tour, I really got excited and I was like, you know what? I want to go. So the tour is in Dallas, which is 3 hours away from me. So I'm actually about to leave here in a few minutes and we'll be making our way there. I'm actually taking my mom with me. So both of us are going to go to the tour, but this is also going to be like a little girls trip weekend because not only is my mom coming with me, but also my mom and two of my grandmothers, my mom's mom and my mom's mom's mom's, 4 generations. We're all going to go to Dallas and meet up with my aunt who lives there. So even though my mom's the only one going to the show with me, this will be like a whole girls weekend. And it's also my mom's pre-birthday weekend, so we're gonna kind of like do some celebratory things for her because I will be working the actual day of her birthday. And while I'm in Dallas, I'm gonna get my hair cut. I don't know if y'all can tell, look at this. I have 2 lengths going on right now, like I'm so over it. So I am gonna get my hair cut. The reason my hair looks a little dry is because the stylist I go to, well, pretty much anybody who does curly cuts, they kind of want you to come in with little to no product on your hair. So I did just wash my hair like 2 hours ago, and this is kind of sort of my natural curl pattern. But anyway, like I said, oh my gosh, this angle though. So it is my mom's birthday coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm telling you guys this now because I'm about to surprise her with a little something. So her and my 2 grandmothers are on their way here now, which is an hour trip for them, and then all 4 of us are gonna go to Dallas, which is a 3-hour trip from me. But I went ahead and got her a gift. So back in one of my other vlogs, the Chicago vlog, I know I've talked about Chicago quite a bit on my channel, mainly in the negative because it did kind of send me in a downward spiral. But nonetheless, me and my family, we both had like a really good trip. And one of the things that was like the highlight of the trip was the pizza. So my mom has been talking about the pizza like here and there, like, cause it was her first time having it. It was my second time having it when we went, but she loved it. So I figured for her birthday, I was gonna surprise her with some more pizza. So as you can see here, this is Giordano's or Giordano's, I don't know how you pronounce it. This is the pizza place we went to while we were in Chicago. And I looked them up online and they actually have a feature that they will actually ship you a pizza to your house. So I decided like a few weeks ago to go ahead and put in my order, and this is what it came in, this little freezer protection container. So basically my mom doesn't know anything. I'm gonna ask her to come up here while she's picking me up. I'm gonna give this to her. It has a little pretty bow. And then when she opens it, I put them up in the freezer already. So I put a little note down here that says, because we had so much fun in Chicago, check the freezer. So she's gonna realize there's nothing in here and she'll head over there. And when she gets here, I have a surprise for her. So it just says happy birthday. I put 2 little bows on it. In order to get a pizza shipped to you, it's weird, you have to at least order 2 pizzas. So I got 1 sausage pizza and 1 pepperoni. So we're not gonna take this to Dallas with us. I mean, unless she wants to, but I doubt it. This will just kind of stay here, and then whenever she goes back, she can take it with her. But literally, this is the exact same pizza that we had in Chicago, and we've both been like nonstop talking about it. So I figured this would be a cool little, you know, gift for her. So we're gonna see how that goes. Right now I'm pretty much done with packing. This is, sorry, my room's a little messy. This is kind of what I've got so far. One weird thing with me with packing is that, for one, I procrastinate because that's just what I do. But for two, I don't know why, but I refuse to like close my suitcase until the moment I am walking out the door. And I think it's because, knowing me, I am like 99% likely to forget something. And so in the past, I've always like closed my suitcase, forget something, have to open it back up, shuffle things around, and then do that 50 million times before I leave out the door. So because of that, I just leave it open until literally I know I am about to get into the car. So guys, that's pretty much it. My mom and them should be pulling up any minute now.
5 minutes later.
Hello. I have a
Tight cheese, tight cheese, and you know, strip, like string cheese.
string cheese? No, I got these Laughing Cow with these. I got Swiss and garlic and herb.
Oh, okay, we're gonna be all finished. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Well,
Woo! What?
I have something for you.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting y'all to bombard like that. So, I have an early birthday gift for you.
Turn around.
And open your eyes. Do you know what that is?
No. Wait, this can't be what I think it is.
What? Wait. I did. Happy early birthday.
Oh, also for me?
Yeah. I had to buy two. So one is a sausage and one is pepperoni. Yeah. So whenever you get back, you can take it home. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Or early birthday.
Oh,
Success.
I'm like, I am.
All right, so we just made a quick impromptu stop at the Louisiana-Texas state line. You can't even really see it, but this is the Texas Star. And my lovely mother and grandmother. Out here being complete tourists, like we haven't been to Texas 50,000 times. Alright guys, so just made it to Dallas. I am so tired and mentally exhausted after all of that driving. I'm currently outside of the salon. I'm about to walk in. I just needed a moment to get some fresh air and calm down. My mom and my grandmothers are gonna go ahead and get something to eat. But look how big my hair got. So this is kind of like what my hair looks like with no product. This is the before. One more time, y'all can see the awkward length with half here, half here. My bangs, I'm gonna tell her, I don't even know if I told y'all what I'm getting, but basically I just want her to shape me up. I want her to trim all of my dead ends off, and I am gonna tell her that I do not want to do bangs again. The last time I came to her, she did my bangs, and I liked them for a while, but they were honestly too high maintenance for me. So I'm gonna just have her pretty much just shape me up and make it even, but I do want to retain my length. So hopefully she can work her magic, and yeah, I'll see you guys when all of this is done. Alright guys, so this is the final product. I low-key went to sleep while she was doing my hair. I am so tired that, I don't know, I kind of had, I don't know how long it was, a little period where I don't really remember what happened. But this is my, let me not get run over, this is my hair. It's more defined. I really didn't get a chance to like look at it because honestly I was kind of embarrassed that I fell asleep. but I can tell it's more cute. Once I get to a stopping point, I'll give you guys a better look. Alright guys, so we have made it back to my aunt's house. This is kind of what my hair is looking like. It looks way healthier. So I like that. Then from the side, it looks good from this angle, but I don't know, can y'all see that? I still feel like it looks choppy right there, and I kind of don't like that. I wish it was blending in a little bit better, but I mean overall it looks better. I just, you know, I paid a lot of money for it to still look kind of like, I feel like that could have been blended a little bit better. So I may actually take my own scissors and, I mean not scissors, shears, and like do with it. This is what the back is looking like. I mean, it looks very healthy. She definitely cut a lot of the, you know, dead weight off of it. It's just like, you see where you can see that hole right there. I feel like I don't know, I didn't want that to be there, so I don't really know. If I kind of put it off to the side like this. Another thing is that I want it to be a little bit bigger than this. I didn't even bring my diffuser. I didn't even think to bring it. So I'm hoping that by the time I go to sleep tonight and wake back up, my second day hair will be bigger than my first day hair. We will see, but yeah, that is the final product of my haircut.
You keep telling everybody. I know, right? You're fine. But she ain't gonna go far. Justyn!
Alright guys, so I am actually getting ready for bed right now. It is now 12:30, and I don't think I told you guys this, but I've actually been awake since 5 p.m. since the day before yesterday, right? Yeah, because I woke up at 5, stayed up that entire day, and now we're back on to the day after that. So that's been 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I've been up for like 32 and a half hours right now. Surprisingly, I don't even feel tired, but usually that's how it goes. I think my body gets so exhausted to this point where I'm just like, adrenaline is pumping. But me and my family had a good night, just spending time with each other, watched a movie, all that good stuff. Now my mom and I are having to get in the bed now because we literally have to wake up in 6 hours to get ready for the Oprah Winfrey tour. So just put y'all down. I'm about to spray my hair. Ooh, I look rough. Okay, so I will see you guys in the morning for the tour. Finally in. I don't even know if you can hear me, it's so loud in here, but trying to make our way to our seats. In line, waiting to take pictures.
Many of you have heard me share this story of growing up in rural Mississippi. At the time we were called colored people, Negroes.
My name is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is spelled O-P-R-A-H, and if you notice, it's Harpo spelled backwards.
Very human beingness, if you let it. Are you ready to get focused? I am. And to accept and forgive yourself. Now turn to page 34. Your wellness intention. Dallas, please welcome our WW 2020 Visionary Conversation, Tracee Ellis.
Oh, I would fly to Dallas for you. I'd fly to the moon.
But God had a bigger dream. God had a bigger dream. God had a bigger dream for me. God has a bigger dream for you. You dream the dream, you hold the vision, and you hand that vision up, over, and out beyond yourself. You give that dream, you surrender that dream to that which is greater than yourself, and you will live an unimaginable life. God can dream a bigger dream.
All right guys, so we just got back to my aunt's house. After the show, we went to Papado's and had dinner, and then we came back here. So I'm here with me, Madre, and I wanted to ask her what she thought of the show.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was inspirational. And I thought it was also something that is practical that we can use in our day-to-day life. So I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Hey guys, so it is currently the day after the next day. It's Monday. I am back in Louisiana. I'm back at home, and I kind of wanted to take some time to let all of my thoughts marinate on what I thought about the show. So first things first, I didn't get that much footage of the show, mainly because number one, it was kind of hard just with filming on my phone. We were far away, stuff like that. But also, once I got there, I really wanted to just be in the moment and really hear what they were saying and kind of like take it in for myself. So I only got like little bitty clips here and there. So once we got to our seats, we did have some gift bags waiting on us. So this was in every single seat. It's a little Oprah Winfrey Vision Tour gift bag. And inside we had some goodies. So first things first, we had our workbook that you saw me using. I was actually surprised. I wasn't thinking that we were gonna have like work to do, but she did have this, and you know, several times throughout the show we kind of took it out and started jotting some things down. And then we got some other little things. We got like a Kohl's coupon, different things, Kinergy. They did give me a 50% off WW membership plan, so since I don't pay for WW anymore, I'll probably give this away for my next giveaway. Then we also have some snacks. We got some WW sea salt tortilla chips, and we got some WW black and white baked protein bars. Then we got a like cute little pin. It does say Oprah 2020 Vision Tour, and it has WW right there. And then we got some goodies in this pouch. We open it on up. We got some Degree Dry Spray Passion Vanilla and Pear deodorant. We also got some Vaseline. This is their roll-on all over body balm jelly stick. And then we got some Love Beauty and Planet body wash. All right, so getting into Oprah herself. Now, when she first came out, I was really excited. I will go ahead and say that for me, my memories, I guess I'll say, of Oprah are different from my mom and my grandma and older generations. I kind of have more memories of me going into my mom's room and like seeing her watching Oprah like on TV. So I do like remember certain little segments here and there, and I remember seeing her on my mom's TV, but I will be honest, like I wasn't actually sitting down watching the Oprah Winfrey Show every single day. So for me, it was really interesting just to hear kind of her story, and it was really inspirational because for me, Oprah has always been Oprah, but I guess to hear her talk about it, you know, she wasn't just some overnight success. She really had to work her way up the ladder to get where she is now. So I quite frankly really enjoyed her talking about like the business side of things, but also she talked about her weight and her weight loss struggles and journey. And one important thing that she brought up is one of her most iconic moments on the Oprah Winfrey Show was when she brought out a bag of 67 pounds worth of fat. So basically, I'll try to put up like a picture or something. She had lost 67 pounds, and so she actually brought out that much worth of fat on her show. And it was interesting. She could hardly even pick it up. So it's interesting. I kind of low-key remember seeing that as a kid. But anyway, I'm really glad she brought it up because she actually said that she was not healthy whenever she lost all of that weight. Basically, she was starving herself. And I don't know, I really like that she was real about that. And for me, like I've had the same thing happen before. I once lost like 20 pounds in 10 days because I was basically starving myself. And so it's nice for her to like come clean about that and talk about how just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy, but also how she kind of turned it around, and instead of chasing a skinny version of herself, she started trying to maintain a healthier version of herself. And she was able to do that through WW. So anyway, Oprah was great. We did break for lunch. And first of all, let me go ahead and say that I was unaware that this was an all-day event. I don't know if I missed that part. I'm sure it was somewhere and I just completely did not pay attention. But I kind of assumed this was going to be like a 3, maybe 4 hour show. No, this was like all day. We got there at 9 a.m. and we didn't leave until 3:30 p.m. So we had an entire lunch break. We had Panera bread for lunch. And then once we came back, she talked a little bit more so. And then we had Miss Tracee Ellis Ross. So by far, I have to say that Tracee was my favorite part of the show. Just hearing her story and just being like, she has such an infectious, like lovable personality. She's extremely funny, and not like in a forcefully funny way. She's just one of those people who's naturally like really, really funny. But also she had us in there crying. Like I did not expect to cry at an event like this. And honestly, I was trying really, really hard to like hold back my tears because my makeup was all done. But once I started hearing all the other women around me crying, like I couldn't help it. Her story is just so inspiring, and it's interesting. Like even, I don't know, sometimes you think like celebrities have it all, but no, like celebrities go through things too. Anywho, I don't know if I can really convey what happened because it's kind of just one of those things where you just had to be there to understand and fully grasp the entire event. Another thing that I will say about both Tracee and Oprah is that I personally was really happy to see that they were both unapologetically Black. I know some people may be like, what? But I guess what I'm trying to say is they were not afraid to make people feel uncomfortable, you know, because Oprah is Oprah. Like Oprah has a very, very broad, wide demographic of women watching her. Basically a lot of women who aren't Black, but she still was not shy or hesitant to talk about her upbringing and like dealing with racism and things that are still going on today. It was just kind of refreshing. And then with Tracee, hearing her just talk about what it's like being a Black businesswoman, like both of them in that sense, it was just really, really nice. And also not only that, but also I felt like she was very unapologetically Christian, which too, like sometimes in that big of an audience, you would think that they would try to shy away from religion or God or just sensitive topics just so that nobody feels offended. But it was nice to just hear them talk so freely. But I guess for me, I don't know if they even meant for this to be one of the lessons learned, but something that I learned going there is to just be yourself. And you know what? If people don't like it, they ain't gotta watch you. Sometimes I feel like I have to be cookie cutter clean and keep in mind of everybody's sensitivities, because you know everybody is so super sensitive in 2020. But I was like, you know what? All these people are here regardless of what she's talking about because they genuinely like this person. So I don't know, for me it was almost like, you know what? Just be yourself, and the people who like you will stay. The people who don't can't kick it. So anyway, that's kind of like my final thoughts on the show. I'm pretty sure I'm leaving out a ton of stuff, but overall it was a great experience. I don't regret it at all. I'm so glad I went. My mom had an amazing time and she was very, very thankful. That was kind of like one of her pre-birthday things that we got to do. And yeah, I think there are 3 more shows after this, and if she's going to your city and you have the funds, I 100% would recommend you to go. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So now that I've talked about my experience going to the show, I do have a little tea to share with you guys. So one thing that I never really mentioned on here is that I actually did receive an opportunity to be a part of this show. Now I will go ahead and say that I was never at any point given like 100% confirmation on what exactly they were wanting me to do and where I would fit into the show. But now that I've been to the show, I can kind of like, I'm pretty sure I know what they were gonna do with me. But back in October, WW reached out to me, and I've had several communications with WW like throughout their different departments. Like I've talked to the WW magazine, they did an article on me, and then of course all the stuff with the WW ambassador team. And then this was like the WW people who were helping to organize the tour. So basically they reached out and told me that they wanted me to be a part of the tour in some way. And at first I was super excited. We did an entire interview. I think I was on the phone for like over an hour, going back and forth with emails. And then basically this was around the time that I started messing up with my eating. I think by this point I was already probably like up 15 pounds or so. And it basically came time for me to send off all of my proof and stuff. So one thing about working with WW, every single thing that I've done with them, they always require proof. So basically I have to always send in my starting weight, current weight, screenshots of my WW app, like all of my weigh-ins. I have to send pictures of my booklet, like my success story booklet. They have to verify like on their side that I am a real member, I did lose this weight. Basically they are very, very heavily strict, I guess, on making sure that anybody they feature is an actual real member and they did actually lose whatever weight they're claiming to lose. So I was already used to that, that's fine. But basically it came time for them to like, okay, I have to verify everything. They wanted me to send before and after pictures, all of that. And honestly guys, like I said, I was at least 15 pounds up by this point. I was so embarrassed because of my weight that I pretty much just stopped responding. And now looking back at it, I feel really, really bad because I know that wasn't the appropriate way to handle it. But basically guys, I just was so down and out about my weight. And back then I didn't know it was going to get even worse than what it was at that point, but I did feel inside that I guess I was starting to lose control more and more. So I didn't feel like it was something I could quickly like get back on track. I did feel like I was kind of losing myself in a sense. So like I said, it was never 100% confirmed what exactly they were going to be doing, but I assumed it was going to be something dealing with my story because that's kind of where the interview and stuff was headed and that's what it was about. But I didn't know. I was like, ooh, I could maybe meet Oprah, or it may just be as simple as them using my picture at one of the tour stops. I didn't know, but it's interesting. Like, guys, when you're depressed and when you're down and out, Oprah Winfrey herself can't even pull you out. Like, you would think that that would have been my motivation to get back on track, but I was so out of it, and I'm saying was, but you know, still kind of am, that I let that opportunity slip. So anyway, all that to say is that, I don't know, it was a little bittersweet going because I was like, dang, this could have been, you know, this could have been a moment, but I kind of just let life happen. And yeah, so anyway, that's the tea, not really tea, whatever. Nonetheless, I am extremely excited that I got to go. It was an amazing event. I would do it all over again, regardless if I was in the show or not. And you know what? There will be more opportunities in the future, so I can't just harp on that too much. But guys, I guess that's pretty much it for today's video. So if y'all watched my last video, then you know that this video is going to be my last one for a while. I am going to be taking a break. It's well needed at this point, and during this break I'm going to mainly be prioritizing my weight loss journey, getting back on track, working on my mental health, stuff like that I have been pushing to the side for a while now. So I will leave the link to that video down below if you guys want to get more details on all of that stuff. But without further ado, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey, and I'll see you whenever in the next video. Bye guys.